So I've been benching some, but it's in pec rehab protocol. So a lot of upward bands, limited range of motion with board bench. I'm just now getting back to full range of motion bench, but it's been limited in terms of weight. So it's 180 Ks like my limit. So not bad, 396 pounds. So like doing that for threes, and so for the average person, it's a solid bench, but for a shot putter compared to like Joe over here, it's quite terrible. So I'm hoping, not that I'll ever catch Joe on the bench, but I'm hoping to at least like pull within less than 300 pounds.
Okay, Ryan, you and Joe have such an amazing rivalry. I love watching it as an Olympian myself, knowing that camaraderie does everything for you guys, knowing you want to pull out some medals for Team USA. Mm-hmm. What do you all talk about on the field together?
Oh man, we just joke around. I told Joe, after the first round, I was like, man, you should have thrown it left or right, because you threw in the same hole, and they might have given you a little bit of a bad mark. Nothing against the officials, but they marked the back of the hole, so you throw in the same hole, you get marked at the back of it. So I was like, you blew that hole back 1 centimeter. Your throw might have been a little farther. So no, we just mess around and go back and forth, but we have a good time. It's all lighthearted, and yeah, both of us love to win and hate to lose. So that competitive nature has definitely pushed the sport. I can confidently say for me that if Joe wasn't throwing at the level he's been throwing at for the last 10 years, that I wouldn't be where I am.
Oh, we love to hear that. One of the things that you also mentioned was how awesome it was to see people cheering on the field events and staying out there. What else can we do to help better support the field events, some ideas?
Yeah, so I mean, I've got some ideas. I think that the definite like clearance, make, miss in the vertical jumps is a great way to run it for the average spectator, because unless you're a really diehard track fan, they don't see that feedback, except for you see it like go over the 22-meter line, you know it's good. But that instant feedback, I think, is key. And so I think in the horizontal jumps and the throws, like we don't need to die on this hill like it's 6 throws, especially in exhibition type meets. Like if you had a progressive increasing line that might go out 1 meter at a time and you get 2 or 3 attempts to clear it, I'd love to see a competitive shot comp like that, because it would make every throw matter. Misses count, makes count. And so I think that as a sport we can keep the field events like performance based and not make them pure exhibition, but combining kind of what the high jump and the pole vault do well, is that instant feedback of like that's good or that's bad.
Okay, well, we're a fan forever. Thank you so much for what you do for the sport and for what you do for field, Ryan.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Ryan, you said you got yourself 6 more weeks with this throw. Can you just share with us what you think the next 6 weeks need to look like, maybe specifically, like what you need to work on in order to be able to make that podium or top that podium in Paris?
Yeah, so the biggest thing in the next 6 weeks is starting to get some high intensity throws back in, getting my confidence back in the throw. The biggest glaring thing today was I was a little bit timid at the finish, and I wasn't chasing the shot out over the toe board. So getting that confidence of how far I can push on the ball and how aggressive I can be getting out over the toe board, because that's just free distance right there, that I was giving up pretty significantly today, except for the last throw. So it'll be a lot of just throwing light balls and getting used to going fast again, because at my age I can't throw hard consistently, but if I bring the shot down in weight, throw a lighter ball, I can replicate the speed I need to have to throw those 23 mid plus throws. Yeah.
Ryan, you're one of 3 two-time Olympic champions. What would a 3rd title mean to you, and not only you, but the Crouser family?
Yeah, it would just be an honor. I'm just honored to get to be going to my 3rd Olympics. But yeah, it's going to be tough. I always think like, man, these guys are going to get older and it's going to get easier, and it never does. So yeah, everyone's a battle, and so yeah, it would just be an honor to. I'm honored just to go to my 3rd, but I don't really think about it in terms of titles too much. I've tried never really to focus too much on the titles and accolades. I'm trying to go out there, throw as far as I can on the day, always chasing that PR feeling. There's nothing better than throwing the farthest you ever have, knowing I'm the best today I've ever been. So that's what keeps me going. Go out there and try and throw a PR, and if I do, I'll be really happy. If somebody beats me when I throw a PR, I won't complain, because shoot, I'll have to make them earn it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats, Ryan.
Thank you.
Somebody already asked this.